We train to have mastery of our own mind.
Hi, my name is Nandini. Today we're going to be working on self-assists. I will guide you through a series of poses based in a vinyasa style practice where we'll learn how to give ourselves personalized adjustments to get deeper into the practice and feel each pose. You're also welcome to make modifications if you need to at any point. I'll give you instruction on when and how to do so. So today I would like to get started in Tadasana. So come to stand at the top of the mat. And I'd like to bring your awareness to what it's like to ground in the feet. You can close your eyes. And adjust your heels ever so slightly separated, maybe about an inch or inch and a half. Feel equal weight in all four corners of your feet. And if you need to make some circles with your hips, distributing the weight around the edges of your feet, just to feel that out. And then try the other direction. Take a deep breath in with your eyes closed, coming to balance at the center of your feet. And then exhale. We're going to do a little recap of Ujjayi breathing, which is an equal breath, equal duration, and equal volume of breathing. And it's also slightly audible to the practitioner. So as you inhale with your eyes closed, just so you can feel it internally, exhale and open your mouth, making a sound like you're fogging up a glass. Do that 2 more times. Inhale and then exhale. Again, breathe in. Open the mouth, exhale. Now keep your mouth open. See if you can make the same sound while inhaling. And then exhaling. Connect with what it feels like in the back of your throat as you do it again. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, we're going to try that with the mouth closed. So as you inhale through the nose, try to produce the same sound in the back of your throat. And exhale. There's a subtle restriction in the back of your throat known as the gluteus muscle. Inhale. And exhale. So evening out the pace, we'll begin to the count of 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Open your eyes now, looking at the horizon. 2, 3, 4. Breathing Ujjayi breath. 3, 4. Once again, pressurizing the breath. Inhale. 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to breathe just like this for the rest of this class, including our massage sequence. So just keep that in mind. That's your homework for practice today. And then we're going to look at our first self-assist today before we move into our poses. So we're standing in Tadasana, which is the mountain pose, also known as Samastitihi. And you're going to take your index fingers, what I like to call the creepy finger. Creepy, not creepy finger, because it's not creepy if you're doing it to yourself. And you're going to take your creepy finger and put it right on your quadriceps, and then encourage the lift of your thighs. And as soon as you do that, your legs are going to travel, what feels like they travel upwards into your hips. Your kneecaps lift. There's something that happens in the inner arches of your feet. So that's your first assist. And for any reason, if you need to, during any standing pose, a forward fold, even back bends, any variation of poses to remind your legs what's up, you can give yourself this assist. It's the upward movement of energy on the front side of the body. Okay. Second self-assist today is the pelvic tilt. So you're going to take one hand to your lower abdomen, right below your belly button and above your pubic bone. Second hand you can place on your sacrum, which is the triangle formation at the base of your spine on the back of the body. And you're going to encourage the skin to lift on the front side of the body, the skin to drop down on the back side of the body. And I'm just going to step in here and give you a quick idea. We're not causing an over tilt in the pelvis where you would feel a bending in your knees and you'd be pushing your tailbone forward. This is more of an energetic lift where you're urging the skin to lift on the front side of the body, skin to drop on the back side of the body while keeping the pelvis stationary. Okay, so that is assist number 2. Then assist number 3 is the hip crease lengthener. So Jai's going to bend his knees a little bit and he's going to karate chop his hip creases with his pinky fingers, right? The hip crease is that place where if you bend your knee, it's that first crease in your hip. So yeah, he bends his knees, sit down a little bit deeper, and by pressing your hands, karate chopping your hands into your hip creases, you can start to feel a lengthening in the side body, right? Okay, so that's number 2. You can also do this with the webbing of your thumb and index fingers. So you're going to try that one for the karate chop hip crease assist. Yeah, that one's really nice too because you can use the arms to rotate the thighs outwards. That'll come in handy in some of our different assists. So it's either pinky side or webbing of thumb and index finger side. Straighten your legs, release your hands. Okay, that's 3. So fourth assist is the chicken. You're going to take your thumbs and stick them into your front armpit crease and draw your elbows by your body and encourage the chest and torso to lift and lengthen, right? While raising and pressing into your armpit creases with your thumbs. So this one's super nice, right? Take another breath in and feel this self-assist. The more you draw the elbows in towards the body, the easier it'll be to rotate the front of the armpit up. Not to exaggerate, right, that lift. You still want to drop your tailbone as you're doing this. Okay, last self-assist is the crown of the head. So you're going to interlace your fingers and press your hands, your palms down on the top of your head. And as you press the palms into the head has a opposite action of pressing into the hands. Now, what do you feel as you've done this? You don't, obviously I can't hear you, but you can answer this question to yourself at home.
Lengthening.
Yes, lengthening, right. Stability, exactly. So what this is an amazing assist. You could almost offer this to yourself in any pose, at any time. It's a grounding assist. It helps to lengthen the spine and also activate mula bandha, which is the pelvic floor. That's the perineum muscle located between genitalia and anus, whether you're male or female. And by pressing down on the head, mula bandha muscle has to have the adverse reaction of lifting upwards. It's also going to draw the arches of your feet up. It's like the one assist that ties everything together. Okay. Release your hands. We're going to move into Surya Namaskar A. So adjust your props. You're welcome to use 2 blocks for sun salutations at the top of your mat. I always recommend it, especially to begin with. And exhale, Tadasana, Ujjayi breath. On your inhale, reach your arms up for Surya Namaskar, press the palms. And then exhale, fold over your legs, Uttanasana. As you inhale, take a half lift, look forward. Exhale, you can step or hop the feet back and move through Chaturanga Dandasana or any vinyasa that you're working with today. Exhale, press back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. We have a visit from down dog and down dog for 5. Okay, soften the knees, look forward. Inhale, hop or step the feet towards your hands. Exhale, folding into your legs. As you inhale, come all the way up to stand. Reach your arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. And then exhale, Tadasana. Now let's try the 5th assist, crown of the head, just before we begin. So bring your hands to the crown of the head and exhale in Tadasana here. Take a breath. Okay, keep that length in the body. As you inhale, reach your arms up, look up, and then exhale, fold over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step or hop back as you move through your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Now you can visualize what would it be like to offer yourself that creepy finger assist on your thighs right about now. 4. Breathe in. Exhaling 5. Soften knees, look forward. Inhale, step or hop the feet to your hands. Exhale, fold over legs. Inhale, come up to stand, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to the crown of the head and finish in Tadasana here. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Awesome. Release your arms. Let's do the 3rd round of Surya A. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold over legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step or hop your feet back, move through Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Imagine you had someone pressing your hip creases back for you. 4. Breathe in. Exhale 5. Bend the knees. Look forward. Inhale, step or hop feet to hands. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lift up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, release the arms by the side, Tadasana. Okay, take the thumb and index finger into the hip crease. Utkatasana, chair pose. As you sit down, push your hips down, reach the sternum up. Exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or hop back, move through your sequence. On your inhale, step the right foot forward, lift up Warrior One pose. And exhale, take the hands down, moving through Chaturanga Dandasana. You can also always hold plank pose here for 3 breaths. And then press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, lift up Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, take the hands down and move through Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Activate the thighs. Exhale 3. Send the hip creases back. Exhale 4. Crown of the head forward towards your hands. Exhaling 5. Bend knees. Look forward. Inhale, step or hop feet to hands. Exhale, folding into legs. Coming to chair pose, bring the thumb and index finger to the hip creases. Sit low as you reach your sternum up. That's it. Exhale, come to stand. Tadasana. Awesome. We're going to try that with the chicken assist now. Inhale, bend knees, thumbs in armpits. Lift the sternum up, drop the tailbone down. Then exhale, fold over the legs. Beautiful. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right foot forward, lift up, Warrior One. Exhale, take hands down, move through Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left foot forward, lift up, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in, breathe out one. Imagine you had your hands pressing against the crown of your head here. Exhale, two. Breathe in. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Breathe in. Exhaling for five. On your next inhale, step or hop the feet to the hands. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to hips, Utkatasana. Press your hips down. And then inhale, lift up, Tadasana. Good. Inhale, Utkatasana. Any assist you'd like. Exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Find the space in the side body. Exhale, step or hop back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, lift up, Warrior One. Exhale, take hands down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left foot forward, lift up, Warrior One. Exhale, take hands down, moving through Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, one. Lifting the thighs, breathe in. 2. Crown of the head lengthening. 3. Hip creases back. 4. Front of the armpit creases rotating forward. Exhale, 5. Bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or hop feet to hands. Exhale, folding over legs. Chicken or hip crease assist, bend the knees, reach your chest up, sit bones down. Nice, Jai. Exhale, Tadasana. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Okay, separate your feet hip width apart for Padangustasana A. Pelvic assist. So find first the lift in the front side of the body, the drop on the back side of the body. So back hand pressing the sacrum down, front hand pulling the abdomen up. Then keep your pelvis like this. Activate the thighs. Draw the knees up towards your hips. Place the hands on the back of your hips. And on your inhale, lengthen and lift your sternum up. Draw the elbows together. As you exhale, fold forward and grab your big toes with the peace sign fingers. Padangustasana A. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. We're working with feeling sensations in the body because the body is like a memory bank of sensations. It stores experiences, whether we're aware of them or not. So once you're having the experience, right, of moving the body through a range of motion, it will store that experience. You can recall that at any time. That's what's so amazing about some of these assists is that you don't need to physically practice them. You can remember what they feel like and source them in your poses. Okay, Padahastasana, sliding the hands under the feet here. On your inhale, draw the toes all the way to the wrist creases, then exhale, refold. What would it feel like to have the hands pressing on the head here? What would it feel like to be lengthening the torso with your chicken assist? Three more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 4. And 5. Release your hands, bend the knees. As you inhale, grab your hips, pressing into the hip creases, lift all the way back up. Nice. And then exhale, release the arms, Tadasana. Good. Okay. Nice. Look at that. As you inhale, reach your arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold over legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, look forward. Exhale, step or move through your flow, hop through the flow. Nice. Inhale, right foot forward, Virabhadrasana A, Warrior 1. And as you exhale, straighten your right leg, release your arms by the sides. So we're going to find that pelvic assist again. So you can adjust your stance so you can hold it. Front foot forward, back foot at a 45-degree angle. The right hand to your belly, your lower belly, left hand to your sacrum. Encourage the lift on the front side, grounding on the back side. Good. So now keep everything like that. Start to bend your right knee until it tracks over the ankle. Notice if this has brought a deeper opening into your psoas, your left psoas muscle, right? Okay, let's try the hip crease assist with the thumb and index fingers. So right hand is going to press into your hip crease and encourage the right thigh to roll outwards. You're literally molding your body into Warrior 1. It's pretty interesting. So as you're pressing your right hip down, you're reaching your right sit bone towards the left heel. Chicken assist. Now both hands to the armpit, front of the armpit. Pull the sternum and ribs upwards. Open up through the back of the heart center. And on your next exhale, let your arms be an extension of your sternum. So they reach right forward, the direction your sternum is pointing. Finally, you can gaze at the thumbs here. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. 4. Inhale. Exhale. Open the arms and hips for Warrior 2. Inhale. Extend the right leg for Trikonasana, triangle pose. You can shorten the stance. As you exhale, lean forward, lower your right arm and raise the left arm up. And exhale here. Okay, so if you were to adjust your pelvis again, we draw the front side of the body up, the back side of the body down and back. So you can take your left arm to your lower back here, your sacrum. Press the sacrum back as you lengthen the crown of the head forward. You can even half do assists. Pressing one hand on your lower back, you can bring your right hand to the crown of your head just for a second and encourage your head to lengthen forward. And then release the right arm back to your shin. Raise the left arm up. Finally, you can always encourage the lift of your thigh bone there with your creepy finger assist. And then take your hands back to support Trikonasana, right hand on your ankle or a block outside your foot. One more breath. On the inhale, lift all the way back up. Good. Warrior 2 pose, Virabhadrasana B. So you're going to widen the distance between your feet. Bend your right knee. So look, he's already going right into it. Exactly the idea. You can do the pelvic assist, front of the body up, back body down. You can absolutely dig your right hand into your hip crease here and encourage the external rotation, the deepening in the right knee. Chicken assist as well works great here. Beautiful. And then lastly, I love the crown of the head assist in Warrior 2. Because as you're pressing the head down, nice. What's encouraging the lift in the body is Mula Bandha, and it really allows you to press into your feet. Experience the pose in its full variation just for 3 breaths. Release your arms, gaze forward. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Carefully extend your right leg without locking the knee. You draw the hip, the thigh up for that. Nice. Then exhale, bend the right knee. Take your right hand outside your right foot extended side angle pose, Utthita Parshva Konasana. So, inhale and exhale. If you visually, mentally apply all the assists we've learned so far, how would this adjust your pose within your experience? Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. And release the left hand to the mat. Pick up your back heel. You can always place a block under your left hand too if you need it. Parshvottanasana, chin to shin. Pyramid pose. Take the right hand, the right thumb into your hip crease. Send your hip back. As you inhale, lengthen the torso, the crown of the head, and then exhale, fold over your right thigh. Align your sternum with your knee. Definitely, this pose can be a bit sleepy for the thighs, so you could take your index fingers and remind your thighs to have that lift. Breathe in. Nice. Breathing out. One more breath. And release your hands, framing the front foot. On your inhale, bend the front knee. Exhale, seated spinal twists. You're going to bring your left knee outside your right foot, come to sit down, and we'll move into a twist. Now, before you twist, feel how grounded you can be on your sit bones. Take the crown of the head assist again. That's how supported and how grounded you want to remain as you twist within your own axis. And if you need to straighten your bottom leg or sit on a prop so you can feel your seat grounded like that, that's essential. Take your right hand back, your left arm up on your inhale. Exhale, twist. Great. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. 4. Nice. Inhale. Keep lengthening the crown of the head. Upwards. 5. Inhale to center. Exhale, counter rotation to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Any way you'd like, you can make your way back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. This gentleman's going to do a little Lolasana, sliding the legs back and moving through Chaturanga Dandasana. Okay. I'm going to try that all on the other side. Inhale, left foot forward, lift up to Virabhadrasana, Warrior One pose. As you exhale, straighten the left leg, bring your left hand to your lower abdomen, right hand to your sacrum, and find your pelvic orientation. So organizing your hips, drop the back of the body, lift the front of the body, square your hips, then start to bend your left knee over the ankle. At this point, you can bring the left thumb and index finger into the hip crease, rotate your hip out, your thigh out and down. Beautiful. See how that opened and squared his chest? It's beautiful. Then chicken assist. Lengthen your torso upwards and rotate the sternum upwards. So this is lifting out of the kidney bend and the back body. Lastly, extend your arms as an extension of the sternum. Beautiful. Virabhadrasana. A. Ujjayi breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale. Open arms and hips for Virabhadrasana B. But then exhale, adjust your stance, Trikonasana. So draw your back foot in. Start to lengthen, lean forward, lower your left arm, and raise the right arm up. So now, practitioner's choice. Whichever assist you can apply here, like crown of the head, tailbone back, thighs lifting. There you go. Feeling it out within your own body. Beautiful. You are creating your own experience. As you take your next inhale, lift up to stand. Exhale, bend the left knee, warrior two, Vita B. Separate the feet a little wider so you can stand deeply in your pose, and take left hand to lower belly, right hand to lower back. Press the right hand down, left hand pulls upwards. Good. Then externally rotate the left thigh, thumb and hip crease. Press it down and rotate it out. Good. You can always come back to your chicken. Armpits up, tailbone down. And then lastly, crown of the head. Press the head down and push the torso back into the head. Good. Nice. Inhale. Release arms. Gaze at your front hand for 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Carefully extend the left leg just to release the muscles. And then exhale, bend your left knee. Bring your hand to the outside of your foot for Uttita Parshva Konasana, side angle pose. So again, in a pose like this, where your hands might be otherwise occupied, you can internally sense memory all the assists we've done, right? Sometimes it's helpful to physically experience them. Other times you can recall on sense memory. One more breath. As you exhale, lower your right hand to the mat, picking up the back heel for pyramid pose, Parshvottanasana. Adjusting your stance, straightening your legs, left thumb to hip crease. Press your hips back. You can karate chop your hip back as well here. And then fold over your left thigh. Align your sternum with your front leg. And breathe. Tailbone back, right? Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. You can lift your thighs up now with your index finger. 4. Breathe in. Exhaling, 5. Inhale, bend the front knee. Exhale, seated spinal twist. On the other side. So feel yourself firmly planted on your sit bones. Bring the hands to the top of the head. Press the crown of the head into the hands. That's it. And then you can inhale, left arm back, right arm up. Exhale, twist to your left. Breathe in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out, 3. There is that spinal adjustment. Exhale, 4. Wonder if the mic picked that up, but it was pretty loud and crunchy on this side. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take a counter twist the other way. 1 breath. Inhale, back to center. Any way you'd like, make your way back to downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Just in lieu of a little bit of inversion practice, if you are wanting to take a little bit of time in handstand, you can walk your feet halfway forward to a short downward facing dog, and then adjust your shoulders over your wrists. You can also stay here with the shoulders over the wrists, hands pressing very firmly down into the mat, and visually practice and sense memory practice your assists. Otherwise, coming up into a handstand. I know this guy is going to want to spend some time standing on his hands. So those of you in Adho Mukha Vrikshasana, right, downward facing tree, find the lift in the thighs, right? Beautiful. Find Mula Bandha. You can take another few breaths and then make your way back into downward facing dog, everybody. Okay. Going to come into Anjane Asana, crescent lunge. So inhale, take your right foot forward into a lunge pose. On your exhale, drop the back knee to the mat. You can pad it up with a pillow or blanket or fold the edge of your mat over. You're going to want about a 45-degree angle on your back thigh to the floor. So send your sit bones forward and then stack yourself up on your right knee. You can stack your hands up on top of your right thigh. Okay, self-assist time. Right thumb into hip crease. Rotate your right thigh outwards. Press your hip back. Beautiful. Pelvic assist here is really nice because the body wants to tilt the pelvis forward. See if you can tilt it the opposite way. You're raising the lower belly up. You're dropping the tailbone down. Nice. Find your chicken again and start to raise the torso and armpits up. If you're feeling steady and ready, you can extend your arms up as well. Taking any arm variation, pressing the palms or interlacing the fingers and releasing your index finger. You can lower the hands alongside your back thigh as well. Beautiful. Breathe in and breathe out. On the inhale, lift the torso upright. Exhale, standing spinal twist. You're going to bring your hands together in a prayer. You can scoot your right leg back a little bit and then start to twist to your right as your left elbow comes to rest outside your knee or on top of your knee. Extend your back leg when you're steady. Okay, now your hands are occupied, but visualize the hands at the crown of the head. You can even feel it out. As you press your head forward, what happens to your back leg? Feel what it would be like to take your right thumb into your hip crease and send your hip back here as you twist deeper. Beautiful. One more breath. Exhale, release the pose, frame your front foot. On your inhale, take your right leg back to a downward dog split. Tripada, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bend your knee and release your hip crease. Breathe in and breathe out. Release the right leg next to the left, other side. Inhale, step your left foot between the hands. Lunge pose and lower your back knee for crescent lunge, Anjane Asana. Take your hands to stack on top of your left thigh and adjusting your stance in your pose, your back thigh 45-degree angle to your mat, and move through your assists. So left thumb into hip crease, rotate the left hip and thigh outwards, press it down and back. Take your other hand to your lower back and then your left hand to your abdomen and draw the skin up on the front side of the body. Press the skin down, back side of body. That's a good one. And thumbs to your armpits. Lengthen the side body up. And as an extension of the pose, reach your arms up to follow the direction of your sternum. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more. And exhale. Release the hands. Scoot your back knee a little closer or step your front foot back. Coming to standing spinal twist. Inhale, reach your arms up and your torso upright. Exhale, twist to your left. Hooking your elbow outside your knee. Press the palms together, and if you're steady, extend the back leg. So, taking the crown of the head forward. Bring your left thumb into your hip crease. Send the hip crease back as you reach the crown of the head forward and deepen in your twist. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. Breathing out on your inhale. Frame your left foot with both hands. And then exhale, send your left leg back to down dog split. Open your hip, bend your knee, and breathe. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Left foot next to right. Awesome. Moving through vinyasa. Inhale, come to plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin, your choice. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. On the next inhale, floating forward to a plank pose. Stay here. 5 breaths in plank. So imagine the heels reaching back and pressing into a wall. Imagine someone had their hands on the crown of the head. What would that do to your plank pose? Beautiful. Inhale, lower 1 inch at a time towards the mat. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And rest. Make a pillow for your forehead with your hands. Breathe. Okay, so as we move through our backbending sequence, a lot of these assists are going to be sense memory now because you're going to need your hands. So keep especially that crown of the head assist in your awareness and the thighs lifting, your creepy finger assist in your awareness. Chicken assist, you know what? Keep all 5 assists in your awareness, might as well. Shalabhasana locust pose. So take your arms back alongside the body. As you inhale, lift head, chest, and legs up. Exhale here. So if you had chicken assist happening right now, what would the front side of your torso do? That's it. If you had someone pressing the hands on the head, what would beautiful that do? 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale. Breathe in and release. Lower down. Make a pillow for your head and take 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Dhanurasana bow pose. So as you bend your knees, you're also welcome to take another locust pose if you're not practicing bow today. But bend the knees, grab your ankles. Find that pelvic tilt. So you're reaching the tailbone back and the navel in and up. Then inhale, lift up. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. 2. Breathe in. 3. If someone was pressing on your head here, what would you do? 4. And 5, release. Awesome. 2 breath rest. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Ustrasana, camel pose. We're going to bend the elbows. Make sure your feet are hip width apart. Take your hands alongside the ribs. On the inhale, press onto your hands and knees. And then exhale, bring your hips back towards your heels. So those of you practicing, still wanting to open up your back a little bit, don't want to go as deep, keep your toes tucked today. But if you're ready to go a little deeper, you can point your toes. Okay, let's start with thighs lifting, actually. So activate your thighs. Draw the thighs upwards with your hands. Beautiful. Second self-assist, pelvis, right? Front hand, back hand. Then thumbs to armpits, chicken assist. And from here, lift the sternum up, inhale. Exhale, start to tilt the torso upwards and then back. The head is going to be the last thing to lower, and then bring your hands to your heels or your ankles. 1. Breathe in. 2. Keep sending the sternum upwards. 3. Breathe in. 4. Keep activating and lifting the thighs. Exhale, 5. Use the navel and abdomen to lift up. Beautiful. And then exhale, sit on your heels for a breath. Imagine you had someone pressing on the crown of your head, or do it yourself. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, place your hands to the mat. Exhale, tuck your toes back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So at this point, we're going to move into split pose, Hanuman Asana. You're welcome to take 2 blocks under your hands here to assist this. If you're ready to go right into it, raise your right leg back, and then on your exhale, send it all the way through, and drop into split pose, Hanumanasana. Beautiful. Now, you're your own teacher. So how would you adjust your pose based on the assists we've learned? Beautiful. There he goes. All of them apply here. If you really want to go for it, bring the hands to the top of the head. See if you can hold your split. I would recommend you keep your back toes tucked for this variation. Beautiful. Take one more breath. And release. Take your hands to the mat. Get out of there. Push your hands down and gracefully, or not so gracefully, come back to downward dog. Even ungraceful movements are graceful in the great scheme of things. All right? On your inhale, take your left hand up and left leg up and back. And then exhale, step it through. Try not to think about it. Let your body take its course. Beautiful. Sometimes one side is different, so no judgments. Let's focus on Ujjayi breath. Take your body through its journey with your self-assists. You can apply all of them here. One more inhale. And exhale. And there he goes. Beautiful. And then release. Take your hands to the mat and press into the palms to lift back up to downward dog split. And then release your left foot next to the right. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin to the floor. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana, cobra pose. And then exhale, lower onto your abdomen. Come to lay down on your back. Alrighty. Half wheel or 3 full wheels. So we've done a sufficient amount of backbending today. You're welcome to practice half wheel. Setu Bandhasta. You want to do 1 half and 2 fulls? Perfect. So let's do that. Starting with half wheel, grab the side edges of your mat. This is a really good assist that involves a prop, but it's something you can always practice at home. And see if you can draw your shoulder blades together by pulling your mat apart. That's it. Then lift your hips off the mat and then interlace your hands into a fist if you're practicing that, or you can stay holding on to the edge of your mat. It's always available to you there. Super nice. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hips to the mat. To release your back in between these wheels and poses. You can keep your feet hip width apart, actually mat width apart, so a little wider, and let your knees fall towards each other. And you can either stay, sometimes staying stationary feels nice, or windshield wiper your knees side to side. Okay, for the next two poses, you're welcome to practice half wheel, which we just did, or come into full wheel, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Would you like my ankles?
Yes, please.
Okay. And then inhale, take your hands alongside the ears, fingers face toes. Exhale, navel in. Inhale, press up. Beautiful. If you had someone pressing on the crown of your head here, what would you do? If you had someone tilting your pelvis for you, navel in and up, tailbone back towards your knees. 3, 4, breathe in. 5, tuck chin, lower down. And rest. You can place one hand on your abdomen, one on your heart, and keep your knees together, or windshield wiper your knees left and right. Almost there. Last one. Take your hands alongside the ears. Would you like my ankles again?
Yeah.
Okay. And then press into the hands, lift up. Exhale, 1. Breathing in. Exhaling, 2. Inhale. 3. Breathe in.
Oh my God.
4. Breathe in. Exhaling, 5. Tuck the chin, lower down, and let your knees rest or windshield wiper side to side just before we bend the knees to the chest, neutralizing the spine. And then one knee at a time, bend your legs into the chest. Nice. The body gives its own self-assists. So, for example, if you're to extend your legs straight up and hold the back of your thighs with your arms, this is your own body weight decompressing your sacrum as it is. It's a subtle internal rotation in your legs because you're holding the backs of your legs. And then the weight of your lower half is allowing the lower back to release after back bending. You can also take your thumbs into your hip creases here and push your hips away from you. That's a super nice one after some back bending as well. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, moving into a reclining spinal twist. You can cross your right leg around the left if you want to take eagle variation in the legs. Scoot your hips over to the right edge of your mat and then drop your knees to your left. You can also always just keep the knees stacked here, like fetal position style. And then twist open towards the right. Now, if you hold your right knee with your left hand, but then take your right thumb and index finger into your hip crease, this is a cosmic self-assist. Right? Exactly. It's almost like you're pushing and pulling in opposite directions with your hands. The left hand is drawing the right knee towards the chest. The right hand is pressing the hip away from the chest. Yep. Breathe in and breathe out. Other side. Switching legs, switching sides. Scoot your hips all the way out of the way to the other direction first, and then move into your self-assists. The right hand's going to grab the left knee. Left thumb and index finger is going to press your left hip crease down and away from you. And then you pull upwards with your right hand. You press down with your left hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Coming back to center, draw the knees in towards your chest. We're going to roll up to a seated position. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Would you like a blanket?
Yes, please.
And we're good at interpreting just points and silent under the seat. Silent directions. Okay. So this blanket that he's using is helping his pelvis naturally tilt forward, right? So you're doing that using a prop. You could still feel that out with your hands. What would it be like to draw the front side of your body up, the back side of your body down, lifting the thighs up towards your hips? This is really important in Paschimottanasana. You can also bring the thumbs to your armpits. And then my personal favorite in Paschimottanasana is hands to the head, right? And then start to fold forward, leading with the crown of the head, the sternum. Deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Few more breaths on your own. Okay. Coming to sit up. We're going to finish today in the slightly more restorative variation of shoulder stand, Viparita Karani. This has done a lot on the body, so I want you to feel a little bit more restored, a little less effort, especially as we move into our massage sequence. But raise your legs up. Would you like a block? Pad? Pad. Okay, you can take a block under your lower back, the sacrum area as well, or you could use a blanket, and then raise your legs up. Nice. Hand position can be one hand resting on the abdomen, one on your chest. You can also let your arms fall by your side with the palms face up. And as you draw your focus a little bit more inwards, you can close your eyes. And let your body, let your system receive all this effort and all this work. You can trust that the knowledge will always be there. The information has been accessed. It's just your awareness that has to follow. Begin to bend the knees and release onto your back for final relaxation. Shavasana. If you have a blanket, You can roll it up and place it underneath your thighs. You can also encourage that lift in the front side of the body with your hand by your lower abdomen, lengthening of your tailbone down on the mat. Nice. Cover. Cool. And once you have settled, you can let your arms fall by your side. One for the neck too. We'll get you here. Making it as comfortable as needed. Okay. Good. Excellent. And once you have settled, allow yourself to fall into relaxation, taking a deep breath, and then opening the mouth, releasing Ujjayi practice. Now allow your jaw to relax, let your breath to just be. And rest. Permission to rest. The breath is your assist now. Without any effort or manipulation of the breath. You're just using the breath as a pathway to let the body go. Breathing into your legs. Exhale, let the legs drop and melt. Breathing into your torso. And then exhale, let your torso drop and melt. Breathe into your arms and shoulders. Exhale, let your arms and shoulders melt. And breathing into your head. Exhale, let your head melt, relax. Begin to deepen your breath. very gently bring some movements to your toes and fingers. And we'll bring one hand to the abdomen and one to the chest. Take a deep breath here. Breathe out. Integrating all that the body's experienced with the sound vibration of Om. Breathe in. Namaste. You can take your time, those of you transitioning out of Shavasana.